got a couple videos that I need to edit. I'm telling you, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you have got to have the same work ethic that you would have in any other job, because if you're going to consistently grow your channel, that means you have to consistently post. And consistently posting takes work. But y'all know me, a sister is ADHD. My work ethic's off the chain, so I don't mind to put in the work ethic to grow my channel. But let's get to the meat of this video, which is, do you really want to be in a relationship? And I had to ask myself, I had to really think, because y'all know I'm a thinker. I'm a very analytical thinker. I like to do things to where it makes sense. It makes sense in a lot. I don't know why I'm so logical, but I am. This is just who I am. I'm not saying everybody has to be like that, but I am. So it's like, y'all know I always have, heart-to-heart talks with my dad. And over the years, he used to always say that you don't really want a relationship, Pink. You think you want a relationship, but you don't want a relationship. You just want the honeymoon phase. And once the honeymoon phase over, where you get bored with people. So I don't know why you keep trying to get a relationship. Just date. Shut the fuck up and just date. I said, Dad, but I do want, you don't know me, Dad. I do want a relationship. But I had to think, how I'm going to tell my dad that I don't know, that he don't know me. And he been in my life all my life. So most parents know their kids. Sometimes kids don't realize how much most parents that's been in their life know them. When we raised you. We watched you from infancy until now. You this grown, hard-headed rebel that you just so freaking stubborn. You don't listen. So I had to put sense to what my father was saying. And he always makes a lot of sense. That's why I like talking to him so much, because he's logic too. Like me and my dad, we both Aquariuses. So Aquariuses, that's probably why I'm so logic, is because we are Aquariuses. So I like to take heed to what he say, because a lot of things he say be right. So the reason that made me come up with it, and I had to ask myself, like, yo, Pink, your dad got a point. Do you really want a relationship? Because if you really analyze and go back to all the relationships that you had, you really don't want to be committed to nobody. You don't. And the reason why I say that is because my thing is, it's like most relationships that I get into, I realize you have to make a lot of sacrifice. You have to make a lot of commitment. You have to deal with who that person is as a person. You have to accept their flaws. You have to accept what comes with them, whether they come with bad attitude, whether they come with control issues, whether they come with family issues, whether they come with baggage. So you have to take on a lot just to be in a relationship. And I was willing to do that. I was willing to do that when I was younger, because I had the energy. But what I realized that made me want to push this record is because I realized that I've never had a life. I've pretty much been a teenage mother, raising kids as a kid, being in relationships. Like, I've been a family woman before I should have. So I've never been free. I've never been free to do what Pinkie want to do. I've never been free to chase after things I want to chase after without somebody saying I shouldn't. Because that's another thing too. When you're in a relationship, you can't just do every single thing that you want to do without consulting with your spouse. That's why I really hope that a lot of people that's in relationships, you're in a relationship with somebody that you got a lot of stuff in common with. So whatever you do, hopefully y'all can do it together. Or even if y'all don't do it together, your spouse won't be in such opposition against it because he just don't agree with what you want to do. And like I said, I've been raising kids all my life. I've been in a relationship all my life. I've never really been single. I've never really been without a guy by my side for something. Like, even if it's just, a friend with benefits, or just having a true full-fledged family relationship, or just in a relationship with at some point of something. But I'm getting older. My kids is getting out the way, and it's getting to a point to where I'm getting a small taste of what freedom look like. So I keep saying that I want a relationship, But I have to ask myself, Pink, do you really want a relationship? And the question to that is, I don't think I do. I don't think that right now, at least for right now in my life, this chapter in my life, I don't think that I want a committed relationship. I don't. And the reason why I say that, because I want to do me. If I want to get out and go cross country and be over the road, I ain't want to worry about if this sucker cheating or his needs or that and the third. I just want to worry about me, myself, and my kids. And that's what I'm saying, they getting out the way. So once I get my last kid out the way, then girl, a sister can party like it's 1999, baby. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to enjoy life. And I am not saying that you cannot enjoy life in a relationship, because you got some beautiful relationships and they just so happy. But my thing is too, if you got people that been together for 20, 30, you got some people that made it to 50 years, they had ups and downs. They earned them years in marriage. They done had disagreements. They done had physical fights probably. They done had verbal fights. They done fucking probably done left each other, got back with each other, then cheated on each other. I don't feel like none of that. I don't want none of that. I don't want it no more. Like, that shit is old and whack. I just want to enjoy life. Whatever life has to offer me, give it to me without somebody getting in my way with all their stupid ass opinions or control, or I don't know. Like, it's just, to me, I don't feel like it right now. I really don't. And another thing too, like, I met some guys that I thought I wanted to be in a relationship with, and they made it seem like they wanted to be in a relationship, but I felt like they should have asked themselves, do they really want a relationship? Because I see a lot of guys, and they claim they want a good woman. These guys say they want a relationship, but then when you get what it is that you get the good woman in your face, you get a relationship, but then you do sabotaging things that make the relationship don't last. So what do you really want? And the main question that I feel who should be asking themselves is bachelor guys. Guys that have been single for a while, like maybe you've been single for 5 years, or you've been single for a couple years on end, and then you meet this potential girl that you think you like, and you might want to give a chance to see where it can go, and you start doing stupid stuff. Ask yourself, are you really ready? Do you really want a relationship? Because you could be saying one thing and then you doing something else. Your actions is not adding up with your words. You can say stuff all day, you can cry wolf all day, but until you make your actions add up to what it is you're saying, you're lying. You don't want a relationship. You don't want it, because you're not showing that you want a relationship. You're not making this girl feel valued. You're not putting the time in. You're not building a bond with her. You're not building a friendship with her. You're not even getting to know who she is. But yet you want a relationship. That's what a relationship takes. To be honest with you, a relationship is a job. It shouldn't have to feel like a 9 to 5. But like I said, when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's work that goes into that. You have to sacrifice. You have to have communication. You have to build understanding. You have to learn how to love your partner. You have to learn what your partner needs that makes them feel loved, their love language. It's work. That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point in my life, I realize I need to focus on my career. I want to focus on my trucking career, focus on my YouTube career, whether it leads into bigger roles or bigger sponsorships, focus on my children, focus on my spiritual healing, focus on the Lord above. The Lord above should be number one, but that's a lot of stuff to focus on than to be trying to focus on something that obviously I come to the conclusion I really don't want it. I've been tied down all my life. There's a point in my life where I want to be free. I've been in bondage all my life as a single mom, stuck in no good relationships, to where it's time for me to live. I realize it is time for me to live. Now, Grant, the only thing that I come to conclusion with too is that I know I'm still a healthy woman, and I know I still have urges, but what makes me kind of fight back and forth with this is I was raised that if you're going to lay down with somebody, You should be either trying to be with them or you should be with them. You should not just be having flings or this and that. So I understand that I'm human, and like I said, I'm healthy, and I do have, you know, a good sex drive. So my thing is, I have to figure out how to handle that, you know, and still be able to enjoy my life without just having sex with random people. Because my thing is, if I lay down with anybody, I want to just make sure it's just that one person I lay down with. So I realize, even though I don't want to be committed, you know, I just want to live my life, maybe I do just need to have just that one friend that gives me the benefit of that. Like, he can just scratch the itch, he go his way, I go my way, but that's the only person that I'm doing, you know, this with. And I wouldn't even care what he doing, as long as we strap up, you put protection on, you scratch my itch, I scratch your itch, boom, bam. That's the modern day way it seems like it has to turn out for people. It just seems so easier that way. It just seems so easy that way. You scratch my itch, I scratch your itch, you go your way, I go my way. Deuces, nigga. All right, I'll call you when I need to get scratched again. And this is no invitation for no email. Oh shit, I could be no, the fuck you cannot. Trust me, a bitch is picky. I am picky. I'm not just going to take no any friend with benefits. I have to still have a connection with you. It ain't going to be just an empty ass screw. Yeah, that's what old people say, screw. Yeah, I don't know, shit. But ask yourself, if you're doing things to where it might be sabotaging what you said you want, which is a relationship, you need to dig deep within and ask yourself, do you really want a relationship? Because you ain't doing things that show you really want it. You sitting here being a player, you playing multiple people, breaking people's hearts, but yet you want to relax. That's not a relationship. That's just living your life as you see fit and being selfish. Like, you being so self-centered. So really questioning, how is your love life? Is your love life a hopeless romantic? Is it stale? The current relationships or ship that you in, is it fulfilling? Is it missing something? Is it to where you always arguing with the person because maybe the person feel like you're not giving them what they need, or they not giving you what you need? Question all that. Or do you just want to be free? Or you just, only reason you feel like you want a relationship is to get that itch scratched? Because that's true. I feel like the only reason people honestly probably really want to be in a relationship is because they horny. They horn dogs. They just got to get the itch scratched. And then if they meet, let's say a guy meet a girl with some good pussy or whatever. Of course, like, I mean, I really don't want to be with her, but damn, I want to keep fucking her, yo. Exactly. You don't want to be with her mind, but you just want to stay up in them guts. And I get it. And the same thing with women. I really can't stand this dude, but damn, he got some good dick. Like, that shit is like, damn. Like, I'll jump through hoops just to get something today. Like, I need that. But that's the wrong way to think, baby. That is the wrong way to think. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know a lot of you guys probably say, well, you can do that yourself. You don't need no man to scratch your itch. Just get a toy. But at some point, it ain't about the toy. At some point, you want real skin touch, real connection. You want real connection without the drama with it. Because just like a lot of guys say that black women have attitude problems, a lot of y'all black men got attitude. A lot of y'all black men are bougie than a motherfucker. I done made the video about thirsty dudes and how the guy was harassing me, and I just didn't like how he was coming on too strong, and I ain't want to talk to him. And then a lot of the comments, like, that's why I don't say hi to women, because y'all got attitude problems, this, that, and the third. But y'all men out here do the same fucking thing. It's a lot of times I be at truck stops, right? And I'll be trying to just be polite. I'm a real friendly, polite person. So I'll be like, hey, how you doing? And they'll look at me like, and somebody ignore me. I'm like, well, fuck you too, nigga, bitch. These guys are acting like bitches, I swear. A lot of guys, they after your money. A lot of guys act like they too good to talk to you. A lot of guys like to judge you. If you ain't got this, they don't want to mess with you. Don't that sound like a woman? No, but these be guys. These be dudes. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe I just got turned off because I know y'all say, well, you keep choosing those suckers and this. And it ain't even that. Y'all think I choose thugs, but I don't. I done chose guys and they older guys that's not thugs, and these older guys got more game than the young dudes. I don't date thugs. I do my typical people that I date. It ain't the ones with pants sagging off their ass. It ain't the ones that sell. I don't date those kind of guys. I date guys that I believe, supposed to be normal, like classy. You got a working job. You normal, like you a regular grown and sexy supposedly, until I get to know that they full of shit. And it be older guys. Like in my head, I was like, okay, if I date an older guy because he's older, maybe he got a lot of that game out his system. Maybe he's past the immature stage to where he can match his maturity with my maturity. But no, these older dudes are worse. These motherfuckers still want to have multiple women they screwing. They still want to fucking ignore your calls, don't want to pick you up. Or, they just gang. And then lie to you right in your face. It's a turnoff. Maybe I'm saying that I don't want a relationship now because I just got turned off so much just throughout dating that maybe that's why, but I don't know. I'm just ready to live my life. I'm ready to understand what freedom really feels like. Because like I said, I spent all my life in a relationship and raising kids. And now that my kids are getting out the way, and now that I'm free and I'm at a good point in my life to where I'm making good money, I got a lot going for myself, I just want to live. I just want to live life to the fullest without no restrictions or nobody's bad negative energy stopping me from being happy. Happiness is what you make it. And you got to be careful who you entertain, because if you entertain people that's full of attitude, that's full of control issues, that always want shit their way, that shit will tear you down over time. And I refuse. I done enough of that in my life to where I'm not letting nobody else destroy what it is I'm trying to have in life, which is happiness, peace, and joy. I don't care, man. I don't want no commitment. I don't. Yeah, I'll be your friend. And if I connect with you, and I ain't saying none of y'all subscribers are nice, so please don't leave a comment of what you can do. I'll do that. I know, nigga. I'll delete it. I don't care. I will ignore that shit. I don't want nobody off of YouTube. So I'll be real picky about it. I don't know who it's gonna be, but most likely it'll probably be somebody that I've dated before. It'll probably be somebody that I already been with, and I could just say, hey, well, shit, if you just trying to scratch my itch when I need you, and vice versa, then we can do that. But I ain't trying to build nothing with you. You can't come to my house. I don't want to go to your house. Nigga, let's get a motherfucking hotel and keep it popping, yo. That's all I need, dog. That's all I need. And it's just gonna be you. I'm just gonna fuck you. I don't care what you do, but that's all you gonna serve a purpose for, is just to scratch my scratch, dog. I'm just being honest. That's why women get like that. That's why women get like that, because it seems dire. Like I said, if you're not already married to the love of your life or already in your good fantasy relationship, then this dating life is not fucking easy. You see a lot of women like, man, these dudes be paying out. They might do pay your bills, but they still playing you. They might be dishing you out money, this and that, but at the end of the day, you still ain't the only motherfucker that they doing that to. And if I can't have a monogamous relationship, I don't want one at all. That's all I'm gonna say. And it ain't nobody fucking sounding bitter. I'm just telling it how it is, keeping it 100 as I always do, shouty. All right, y'all, time is the essence. Make a better time of it. Let's love each other, not judge each other, because I never judge y'all. I know a lot of you guys like, yeah, man, fuck that. You think you strong? I see a strong black woman, I run. Then bitch, run. I don't want you. I don't fucking want you, so thank you. All right, y'all, I'm out. Deuces.